closing Friday's trading session at $235.44, down 1.78%. Is the Netflix stock a buy at current prices? Keep watching as we answer that by going through recent news as well as my chart analysis and price prediction. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel Stocks 101 for regular stock market updates. First up, Wall Street is loving Netflix's decision to roll out the ad-supported streaming plan. The analyst said that this feature could increase Netflix's revenue by $6.7 billion in the years to come, and the average revenue per user could potentially get to $26, beating Hulu's $12 by a massive lead. Officials at the company have estimated that the ad-supported version will get over 40 million users by the end of 2023, indicating a huge rise in users. Apart from this, Netflix will be launching their own game studio headed by Marco Lastica, located in Finland. This move aims to expand their market share in the mobile gaming industry, which currently is a $93 billion industry. The streaming platform has also been ranked the third favorite platform of the Gen Z, which indicates further growth and support. With all that in mind, let's analyze the charts. So as you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1-day chart for Netflix, and first we'll analyze the 1-day chart, then the 1-hour chart, and as always, then the 5-minute chart. Right off the bat, we can see that we're currently trading at a price of $237.5. We're in a gap up, as we can see, right? We opened a gap up from the level of $235.5 somewhat to $237.81, which is about a 1% gap up. As you guys can see, we previously over here made somewhat of a double bottom at the price of pretty much just $221. After that, over here we made a double top around $247, and after that, of course, we fell. Right now we're currently somewhat in a bearish scenario, as we can see that we've made a higher, or rather a lower high over here, and of course we're now managing to get a double bottom somewhere around here at the range of $233 somewhat. If we look at the long-term trend, we can clearly see that the stock has been bearish for a long time. As you guys can see, we did drop down by a lot, but over here we can clearly see that we're making some sort of a trend, after which, as you guys can see, we got up over here from the sideways, or rather bearish sideways market, and now we are repeating the same. We are making somewhat of a bearish sideways market, and after that we might, right, again focus on that might, we might get up over here, right? It's of course not confirmed, but once the earnings report gets in, that might happen. But in my opinion, we'll probably continue falling until the earnings report comes out over here on 17th October. So with that being said, my long-term price target for Netflix would probably be somewhere around the $300 range. I don't really expect much out of the stock, right? I'm pretty much 60% sure that the stock would go down in the short term, and at least it won't probably recover unless we see a good earnings report and the ad supported tire gets rolled out. Once that gets positive response, we might see the stock go up again, but until then I believe that the stock is bearish on the short term, and once we get somewhat of a reversal, we'll probably shoot up towards the $300 level. If you're holding the stock, I probably would rate it a hold. If you're not, it's probably not a buy in my opinion. With that being said, let's jump into the 1-hour chart to analyze the stock in more detail. Over here we can see on the 1-hour chart that 28th September was pretty much a bullish day overall, right? A pretty perfect bullish day where we made literally no red candles except the last one. Of course, the last one was rather a pin bar candle on the downside, a bearish pin bar candle, which indicated that we'll fall down on the next day, and of course we did that. On 29th September, we can see that we got resisted over here at a double top of $247 that we already discussed, right? Then we were getting supported around this $239, $234, $239 to $40 range. After that, of course, that same level turned into resistance over here and over here as well, pretty much, right? We got resisted over here pretty strongly around $242. We got supported over here at a double bottom at $235.85. Of course, we made another double bottom somewhere around here, around the $238 range, and over here, this was pretty much the low that we hit today at $232.9. So now what do I believe the stock is going to do? In my opinion, the stock, as I already told you, will continue to get a bearish trend, small pullbacks, bearish trend, small pullbacks, and it would probably continue to make another bearish trend from over here. With that being said, let's analyze today's chart in more detail in the 5-minute chart. Now, as you guys can see right here, we're in the 5-minute chart, and right off the bat, we'll analyze the 28th September movements. First, we can clearly see that, the stock, of course, was in pretty much a perfect bullish trend. We did get some stoppages like this one over here at $240.3, right? This was a double top. Of course, we used that level as a support over here. We did get another double top somewhere around here at $243.23. Of course, we used that again as a support here, right? So as you guys can see, pretty absolute bullish trend. Then we got a pin bar candle over here at 350. 355 was just an absolute bearish candle. Of course, after that we did get a gap down, right, engulfing candle on the red side, so this indicated a bearish trend in the making. Right after that, of course, a bearish trend did actually happen, right? We did make somewhat of a triple top at $246.78. We did make another top over here around $244, right? So this pretty much indicated that we were closing in on this range, and after that, of course, in the bearish range, this was pretty much a flag pattern, and of course we got down. It was a wedge, a triangle, something like that. Now, if we look at 29th September's closing, we can see that we got resisted over here at the same $240.3 level somewhat, right? And after that, of course, we got another gap down, right? We did go down even after gap down, right? We did get pullbacks. Of course, we were in a short-term bullish trend, but that did not last long as we got resisted over here around $242.5, the same level that resisted our stock over here. And of course, after that, we got a lower high at the range of 241.99, or rather just $242. Of course, after that, we got supported over here around $239.3, right? $240, of course, acted as $240.3, of course, acted as a resistance over here, pretty strong one too. And right now, we're getting supported at this $233 range with a resistance somewhere around the $238.2 level. So what exactly is going to happen to the stock in the short term? Well, in my opinion, of course, we'll hit this $240.3 range again, probably, right? If we do make a lower high over here, that is possible as well if we close in on a perfect bearish trend. But in my opinion, it probably won't happen, right? We'll probably get to the $240.3 range. After that, we'll probably break these levels, of course, get to this range somewhere around the support at 234.7, right? We might bounce back off this, and we'll probably close the day somewhere around 234 and $235. So this would be my prediction for the day. But with that being said, remember that this is just my own opinion and not financial advice. You should always do your own research before you trade, as trading involves risk. If you enjoyed my analysis, however, be sure to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike button. You can subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for more such videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.